Hey everybody, it's Gen X Speaks. This is Friday, June 5th, 2026. Today I have a topic I want to talk about. I feel like I need to talk about it. And I don't know how this is really going to go on TikTok because the censors will probably catch on and suppress it. But I'm also going to release it on YouTube for what it's worth. I don't have the following on YouTube that I do on TikTok yet, but anyway, I have to go forward with it because I think it's responsible to go forward with it now. Regarding the situation in the, how would we put this, the Western Middle East along the Mediterranean, and the situation that has developed into genocide and land grabs and decimation of and movement of people who were previously living there. And I think if you're getting my drift here. So the problem with, and I'm going to have to use the country's names because there's no other way to do this and talk responsibly and like an adult. The problem with Israel right now, and the Israeli government in particular that's in charge, is that I fear what they're doing is endangering Jewish people around the world. Full disclosure, part of my family, I am not, my family, genetically speaking, I'm not Jewish, but I'm married into a family of people I love who are, and, or who are either are completely or are part Jewish. And they are not heavily practicing, but or some of them not at all, but they still have genetically linked to it. My son is genetically linked to it. Okay, so it concerns me that what the land of Israel, what the Zionist regime of Israel and the people who back it, particularly here in the United States and in England and around the world, who are backing Zionism, what they're doing is endangering the lives of Jews around the world. Because what's happening there with regard to the genocide is not something that Jews want, okay? This is something that Israel wants. Israel wants that land. They want all that. They don't want there to be a Palestine. They don't want there to be a Lebanon. They want to take the land around them really because the oligarchs want it for, resorts, Mediterranean resorts, and settlement for other people of Israel. Now, the recent banning of or revoking of the visas of Hassan Piker and Cenk Uygur, his uncle, who are U.S. citizens, the recent banning or the visa revocation in the UK is a direct result of people who are protecting Israel. And these people are obviously the right wing, and they are the left wing in that country, what would be equivalent to the left-wing DNC people here, the Liberal Party in the UK is sucking up just like the DNC is here, because of donations, and it's all about political donations and that whole inner working that helps to perpetuate this whole problem. I'm sorry this is difficult to speak about because obviously TikTok will ban things, but the truth of the matter is that here in the United States, and I suspect it's true in Britain as well, that the majority of Zionists are actually Christians, particularly right-wing Christians, evangelical Christians, and people who just simply don't like Muslims. It is not the Jewish people at large, and I want the world to know, people around the world, people here in the United States, people in Britain, people around the world to know that your ire should not be directed at Jewish people, okay? Your ire should be directed at Zionists, the Israeli government, the people that are perpetuating a genocide around the world in defense of that government who are doing this. That's where the problem is. And if you're worried about your immigration, for that matter, you have a lot of Muslim people coming to your countries, and you're worried about that, partially it's because of what Israel's doing. Not what Jewish people are doing, what Israel is doing. Okay, and I feel the need to clarify this because I feel the weaponization of quote unquote anti-Semitism is very strong amongst Western society right now. And they are not the same thing. Okay? Being Jewish is not the same as being Zionist. Being Jewish is not the same as being Israeli. There are Christians in Israel. There are Muslims in Israel. And there are Jews in Israel. There are probably other religions as well. It's not one and the same. And my fear is that anti-Semitism, well, I know it's on the rise, obviously, but statistically it's on the rise again. But that a lot of that is a result of this Zionism. And you cannot equate Jewish people or people who are genetically Jewish with this movement that we're seeing around the world with regard to Israel and Palestine. I just wanted to clarify that and get it out. Again, I don't know how this video will probably be censored or stifled on TikTok because of the way TikTok is. But I will put it on YouTube as well. You can go find me, Gen X Speaks on YouTube. Anyway, you have a good day.